Hey everybody, this is 22 Tiger Dude, and I am here with my guest star.
J53518. How's it going, Tiger Dude? How's it hanging?
I am doing glorious, man. And we are here to review Pre-Hibernation Week. So J5, would you do the honors of explaining the plot?
I would, monsieur. Pre-Hibernation is the episode of SpongeBob Season 2 in which Sandy Cheeks, Squirrel, the karate master, and also the strongest female in Bikini Bottom, is worried and shuddered that hibernation is coming in just a week. So she has to clean up her yard, rake the leaves, make everything look good so she can become a fat, chunky squirrel and she can hibernate her nuts. No pun intended. But SpongeBob, our little square, you little sponge, questions her why. And this leads him on a rampant journey to destroy Bikini Bottom through things like extreme jacks, or needle in a haystack, or other rigorous exercises that can ruin his body. Can he stop her for his friend from destroying Bikini Bottom, becoming the biggest gymnasium? Reveal the plot. What do I think of this episode? It was a good one. The comedy is there, the writing is well done, and it's good to see how Sandy Cheeks has become such a health nut. Poor SpongeBob. I know he has no weight, but come on, spare the sponge. He can run fast, but don't split him like fast. Spare him. Spare the sponge. I did like how she had an obsessive compulsive disorder. I like that. That gave her that sense of psyche, which scared a little sponge to run. Even though she doesn't mean to do it, I liked how they gave her that sense of psychology to her. A psycho nut on working out. Another thing I liked is the animation. The animation looking good for SpongeBob is ever. The nice lines and details of the tree dome to SpongeBob's pineapple to the town of Bikini Bottom. Everything looks precise and good. Even the voices as usual. Tom Kenny and the rest of the cast are the best part of it all. And it's good to see that SpongeBob gets to do something other than flipping Krabby Patties or spending time with Patrick. So I give it 5 out of 5. What do you say, Tiger Dude? Back to you.
I think this is a really enjoyable episode. I think it's a great episode. It's a well-written episode. I do have a few problems with this episode. For one thing, yes, like you said, some of the times it could be funny when Sandy goes psycho, but after a while, as the episode's going on, it gets really repetitive. To me, it gets too ridiculous, and it kind of loses my interest when it gets near the end. I still enjoy the episode, but like when it gets near the end, it's like, okay, you're losing me a little bit, episode. But I still think it's a really good episode. Like you said, I don't say this in my Sponge episodes because no matter what, animation always looks beautiful. I thought the storyline had nice, creative, unique grind to it. I like the fact that the metal band Pantera actually played their song for this episode. That was awesome to see.
Pantera played this? That kicks ass. I like
Yeah, yeah, they're the one that did, during those like, SpongeBob and Sandy were doing together.
Sorry, I was headbanging. Yes, I had to just. Sorry, I was headbanging for a moment.
Yeah,
But yeah.
and there were some funny moments. There were some moments that did crack me up. To give you that nice, lighthearted mood. And I especially love Patrick's cameo at the end of the episode. Always gets to me every time.
That was funny. So what do you give it, Tiger Dude? Pre-Hibernation Week.
I give Pre-Hibernation Week overall an 8.5 out of 10. It's a really good episode, has a few problems, but overall it's really good, really well written, and it's just really enjoyable. I had a super fun time with it.
Nice.
Well, now me and J5 are reviewing Life of Crime, requested by Abdul Azim. So J5, what is the plot for Life of Crime?
Life of Crime tells the story of SpongeBob and Patrick, who basically have a fun time together until the mysterious crime happens, where they take a balloon from a balloon vendor. Unbeknownst to them that it was just balloon-free balloon day, as we learned later on, after they go to jail for, let me tell you this, for 5 seconds in jail for stealing a balloon. You gotta really have the balls to actually stand 5 seconds in a jail cell underwater. That's funny. And even they pop the balloon. That's hilarious. And also, what I like about it is that the sheer simple plot to stop the borrowing, not just stealing, borrowing a red balloon. Even Patrick holds the air up for SpongeBob to put the plastic back on it, but it pops like a banana peel. It's hilarious. What do I think of it? It's a great episode. It's a classic slapstick humor at its purest form. It's hilarious. It gets me rip-roaring. Patrick's dialogue is hilarious. And it's just two good buddies trying to do something not wrong. Even though they never get their comeuppance, it's fun to see how the simple mistake could be a big misunderstanding. The animation is great as ever, always crisp as SpongeBob is in its form. It's funny, the jokes were funny, it was timeless, the timing was good, the story flew very well. It's just knock on your head nonsense hilarious. And the twist, I told you that anyway. But I give it a 5 out of 5 once again. Back to you, Tiger Dude.
Thanks, man. Well, yes, I definitely gotta agree. This is a fantastic episode. A little better than Pre-Hibernation Week, in my humble opinion. I thought the overall storytelling is very creative. I loved almost every moment of it. I'll get to that in a sec. But I do think it's very well done. It's very funny. And I like the whole concept of SpongeBob and Patrick thinking that they stole a balloon, but they apparently got it on free balloon day, so they technically didn't save it. So that was really clever for them to do. And I also love that whole, I don't know, what do you want to do today?
I know what you want to do today. I know what you want to do today. I know what I want to do today. Those eyes of Patrick give me high. I know what I want to do today.
Yeah, that was definitely very funny. Yeah, so many memorable, classic moments in this episode. It really makes me happy. My only problem with this episode is that scene where Patrick is talking to SpongeBob. He thinks that SpongeBob stole his own candy bar. I'm sorry. To me, that got on my nerves a little bit. Like, I know it's going to be funny. And I did crack up the part where SpongeBob was teasing Patrick with the candy bar, the way he was licking and all that stuff. I did laugh at that part. But I mean, when Patrick kept blaming SpongeBob when he apparently ate his own candy bar, that was just too stupid to me. And I can understand why people hated people, but to me, it got on my nerves. It annoyed me, and it lowered my overall thoughts just a little bit. But overall, I still think Life of Crime is a good episode. Still, it's really good. Really enjoyed it. Really good ending, even though it still had that stupid Patrick blaming someone of eating his own stuff again. So the ending did kill it for me a little bit, but still, fantastic episode with unique writing, great storytelling. I give Life of Crime a 9 out of 10.
Makes you think what happens to them in Chocolate with Nuts, huh? I guess SpongeBob ate his chocolate, huh? Thank you all for watching. Thank you for 22 Tiger for bringing me on the show. J53518 sign off. Adios, amigos.
Thank you, J5, and check out J5's channel. I will leave a link in the description below.
Subscribe to my channel, comment your opinion on this SpongeBob episode, like and share this video, follow me on Facebook and Twitter. I am 22 Tiger Dude. Don't forget that I will always have Tiger Power!